Since the age of the dinosaurs, sea turtles have inhabited the world's oceans. But in recent years, commercial fishing, poaching, and warmer seas have placed them on the brink of extinction.
Leatherbacks plummeted over the last 20 years from, say, 90,000 breeding females to only 2,000 in the Eastern Pacific. So when populations are reduced so dramatically, they are extremely vulnerable.
More than ever, the survival of baby turtles is critical. But when females emerge from the ocean to nest on beaches like this one at Playa Junquial in Costa Rica, their centuries-old breeding rituals fail in a quickly changing world. Besides a curious dog or hungry poacher, turtle nests are extremely vulnerable to the effects of global warming. Rising sea levels have eaten away at nesting beaches, and turtle eggs are sensitive to minute changes in sand temperature.
Really, global warming can have an amazing impact on this animal. As reptiles, they fully depend on the sun for the incubation of the eggs in the sand. And moreover, the sex of these animals is determined by the temperature of incubation. If the temperature in the incubation chamber goes above 29 degrees, you get overall more females than males. But if the temperature rises above 34, all the eggs boil essentially and the embryos die.
34 degrees Celsius, roughly 93 degrees Fahrenheit, is a common sand temperature here. But in Junquial, a makeshift solution may be giving these slow-to-adapt creatures a last chance at survival. One night, under the cover of darkness, this endangered olive ridley turtle lays 100 eggs in the sand. She buries them and leaves the eggs to hatch on their own. Soon after the turtle leaves, a local youth in Junquial digs up the eggs. Turtle eggs were once a popular delicacy in this small coastal town. But this boy is no poacher, at least not anymore. He is a paid employee of a group of young conservationists called the Baula Boys. Baula is the Spanish word for leatherback turtle.
The
problem we had with the local community was that they were poaching the eggs at night. It's safe to say that a majority of the boys were poachers. I think now the boys are very professional and they know a lot about turtles.
Gabriel Francia, a marine biologist, started this innovative program in 2005. His goal is to save the turtles from extinction, one nest at a time. Every night, the Baula Boys patrol the beaches to make sure that poachers don't illegally steal eggs. And when they do find a turtle nest, they move the eggs to a hatchery. The fenced-in and shaded hatchery will protect them during the vulnerable incubation period and hopefully balance the sexes.
We try to keep the temperature under 89.6 degrees. We know that at 85 degrees, 50% males and 50% females will hatch.
In effect, the Baula Boys act as adoptive fathers to the parentless turtle eggs. But they don't always find every nest. Recently, they discovered a batch of eggs that had overheated under the black sand.
This actually looks like it burned inside the shell. The yolk looks like it was cooked because of the high temperature.
But cooler sand alone will not save the turtles. Further up the Pacific coast, in Playa Grande, environmentalists say development puts the turtles at risk. Legions of turtles used to nest at Playa Grande. In fact, the bustling surf town built its tourism industry around the turtle population and established a national park to protect leatherback turtles. Tourists still flock to the beaches to see the animals.
I'm from Sweden. There's like no turtles except the ones in an aquarium, small ones. And of course, one day we hope to be here on the beach and see one of those great turtles come out.
But a ranger at the national park says the turtle population has dwindled because of overdevelopment.
10 years ago, there were 400 nesting turtles. Last year, there were only 32. Humans are invading their nesting grounds.
Large properties sit on the edge of the beach, and trees have been cut down for unobstructed ocean views.
The natural barrier that the turtles need to lay eggs is gone because of the construction. We have to do our part and let the people know what's happening to the turtles.
Through their small efforts, Gabriel Francia and his Baula Boys are doing their part to help the sea turtles. While the sun sets, they make their way down to the beach to release the baby turtles they have nurtured. Against all the odds, the turtles make their way into the sea.